All right, here we go. My name is Lara Davis. I am the Director of Community Outreach at Ballet Lubbock, and I also teach ballet and modern at the studio. Tonight we are going to be doing a beginner adult ballet class, and it will be 45 minutes long. So from now until 6:15, and I will try to fit everything in. If you're just now joining in, hi, I'm Lara. I'm going to get started here in just a second. I'm going to give people like a minute or two to join in before we actually start. So make sure you have something you can use as a bar. So I'm using my kitchen counter. You want to make sure it's something pretty sturdy. So a wall could work. You just want to be careful not to kick the wall. You'll also notice, so when I turn around, I will have my back to you, so I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to jump over to this chair to show you the other side of combinations. So you don't have to do that. You can just turn around and switch hands, or if you don't want to use your arms at all, if you want to focus on your feet tonight, you can just face the bar the whole time, I think, except for our one combination. So we are going to be doing, I'll give you a little overview first. We're going to be doing a warm-up, some plies, a tendu combination, a dégagé, a rond de jambe, a fondue, a battement, and a stretch. It is absolutely 100% fine if you do not know what those words are yet. Hopefully, if you're tuning in and this is your first time taking ballet, do not shy away. I think that this class, it's really geared towards dancers who have a couple years of experience or maybe did ballet when they were younger and are getting back into it now. But if this is your first time taking ballet, I think that's awesome. You might not know some of the words yet, but please try to follow along. Also, quick note, I know that it's hard to motivate yourself to take a full class from home. I know this from personal experience. Maybe you guys don't have this problem, but I'll get to maybe dégagés. I'll be like, wow, that was a good workout. I'm done. But please try to stay and take the whole class. I promise it's worth it, because we'll do a nice stretch at the end and stretch out all the kinks from all the hard work that we're going to do. Let's see. I think that's everything. So, how am I on time? Okay, so that's about 2 minutes in. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to talk you through each combination a little bit before we do it. So the first one for our warm-up, we're going to face the bar. Both hands towards the bar. Feet are together in 6 positions, so no space between your feet. I'm going to show it facing you guys so you can see my feet a little bit better, but when I actually do it, I'm going to face towards the bar. So you're going to rise up with your heels and legs squeezing together, and then press over on your right foot. You really want to make sure not to sickle your heel out. So you want to keep it nice and forward. Your weight is out over your first and second toes, and then you're going to switch your feet nice and slow. So you go up 1, down 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Then we're going to go a little bit faster, 8 more. You can add a plie if you want. It'll give your Achilles tendon a nice stretch, so I'm going to add a plie, optional. 8 of those. And then we're going to keep our feet together. You do plie, stretch, rise up, lower down 4 times. It's nice and slow, so you can really activate all your muscles. And then we will do everything from first position. So rising up, press over, up, over, up, over, up, over. 8 with a plie. Then we do demi-plie, keeping our heels on the floor. You're bending and sending your knees out over your toes. Stretch, rising up with straight knees, slowly lowering down. When you lower your heel, you want to imagine that you're squishing an orange underneath your heel, or like a marshmallow. So there should be some resistance. You don't want to just drop your heel. If you feel a reverb, that's wrong. So we do it parallel, first position, and then I will talk you through probably maybe circling ankles. 4 counts, reverse. Bring our feet to parallel, we'll stretch our calves, some stretches, foot in our hand. You want to zip up in your core when you do this stretch. Both legs. I'll probably add in a head circle somewhere. So be sure you're listening. I will call the ending part out, but that whole first part will be exactly what I just told you. So we are going to get started facing our bar. Feet are in 6th position, nice and together. You want to zip up in your center like zipping on a tight pair of jeans. Great, here we go. 7, 8, rising up 1, press over 2, nice resistance, 3, over 4, up, and press, and up, and Feet together, plie, bend, and stretch. Rise up, lower down, plie, and stretch. Rise up, lower down. 2 more, plie, and stretch. Still tall in your center, reaching up towards the ceiling with the top of your head. Stretch, rise up, lower, turn out to first. Same thing, rise, press over, rise, press over, rise, press over, rise, press over. A little faster, add that plie. 2, really pressing over your first and second toe, not sickling the heel backwards. 6, 7, 8, heels together, plie. Send the knees out over your toes. Rise up, lower down, plie. Stretch, rise up, lower down. Imagine you're sandwiched between 2 walls. Up, lower down. Don't let those knees go forward. 6, 7, and 8. Point the right foot to the front. Circle your ankle out. So making little circles with your toe. Reverse it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other foot. Circling it out. Drawing circles. 5. And reverse. 2, 3, and 4. Good. Let's do a port de bras. You're going to bring your arm to the side. Up over your head. It's nice and rounded. Reach over to the side. Nice side stretch. And back up. Lower the arm. Same thing with your other arm. You're going to reach side and up. Reaching over to the side. Nice long. Still have your core engaged. Good. Place both hands on the bar. One more time. We're going to circle our head to the right. So stretching our neck. Reverse. Let's do that one more time. Circle your head to the right. Reverse. Feet together, calf stretch. Still maintaining your core, sending energy down into the ground through your heel. And switch. Good, step together. One foot in one hand, knees together, zip up in your core. If you want a deeper stretch, press your foot into your hand. Good, and switch, other leg. Good, 6th position. And finish. Warm up is almost done. There we go, ta-da. Okay, plies. I'm gonna check in and see if anybody is asking any questions. I'm gonna try to do that periodically. Hi everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, so we're gonna move on to plies. Perfect. So we're gonna start in first position, heels together, toes out, rotating from the top of your legs. So make sure that you're not letting your pinky toes come off the floor. Press all 5 toes into the floor. We're gonna start with our arm front 7, and then it comes into our shoulder on 8. So this position, your hand is touching your shoulder. And you want your elbow going straight out to the side of your body. So this is gonna activate your back muscles. So even though we're not necessarily moving our arm a whole lot, you should feel it. And you might feel it a little bit in your triceps or biceps as well. So we're gonna go 7, 8, we're gonna take a demi-plie, demi, and stretch, demi, and stretch, elevate, 5, lower, 6, 7, 8. Add the arm. You can keep it on your shoulder if you don't feel comfortable using your arm. Demi, stretch, it comes to 5th on bas. Make sure it doesn't touch your leg. There's a little bit of space. And then one more time, demi-plie, arm is in first position. Stretch, 1, elevate, rising up. Slowly lowering with resistance. Point the toe to the side, tendu. Lower down, second position. So your heels should be about underneath your shoulders or just outside of your shoulders. So that if we were to do a grand plie, which we will in a minute, probably facing the bar, you don't want your heels to come off. So for all of these demi-plies, heels are on the floor. Same exact combo, demi, stretch, elevate, lower down. It's much slower, I'm just saying it fast. Elevate, lower down, tendu. We are actually going to turn to face our bar if we are not already, so you can do that transition however you want. I think I'll do, this works, tendu front, and you're going to turn, and then lower. So I'm actually in second position with my heels underneath or just outside of my shoulders. We are gonna do 4 grand plies facing our bar. So it's nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going all the way down, so I'll face you guys so you can see. Grand plie all the way down, knees are out over toes. As far as you can go, if you only go here, that's fine. Grand plie, don't go too far, then you're losing that muscle activation. So nice and slow, 4 times, being careful not to pitch forward, and then we will do another little port de bras and then finish up. So let's get started. Quick review, first position, 2 demis, 2 eleves, add the arm demi, demi, eleve, tendu, next position, same thing in second, tendu front, turn, face the bar, 4 grand plies, and I'll call it a stretch. Here we go. All right, first position. Be sure you're breathing, hand to shoulder, and demi-plie, 1, and stretch, plie, and stretch, 2 eleves, rising up, squishing the marshmallows, rise up, slowly lower, add the arm, demi, stretch, demi, stretch, rising up, good, hold it for a half a second, slowly lowering, tendu, second position, hand to our shoulder, demi, and stretch, and demi, and stretch, 2 eleves, rise up, slowly lower, rise up, lower down, add the arm, demi, and stretch, demi, stretch, 1 eleve, rise up, slowly lower, tendu, and we're gonna tendu front, turn and face your bar, nice second position, grand plie, don't let your heels come off, 2, down, 3, hold, 4, coming up, 4 counts, don't rush, 6, your thighs should be burning, if they're not, you're doing it wrong, woo, because mine are, grand plie, 1, 2, nice and slow, 3, I wasn't lying, 4, coming up, 5, 6, 7, 8, it's perfectly okay to be shaking, 2, 3, keep breathing, 4, press down to come up, 5, really press through your feet, 6, 7, 8, last one, make it count, 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up, 5, 6, don't rush, 7, ooh, first position, 8, take a small cambre back, turn your head to the right side, lift up to go back, ooh, opening our sternum, and same thing to the other side, turn your head, opening your sternum, ooh, shake it out. Great, now we have to do the other side. So we do have to do 4 more grand plies, I'm sorry, but you will thank me later, I hope. I mean, it was painful for me too, so. All right, here we go. Second side. First position, arms, 7, hand to shoulder, 8, demi-plie, 1, and stretch, and 2, and stretch, elevate, rise up, lower down, rise up, lower down, add the arm, demi, stretch, demi, stretch, zip up in your center, rise, slowly lower, tendu, hand to shoulder, second position, and demi, stretch, demi, stretch, elevate, rise up, slowly lower, rise up, slowly lower, add the arm, demi, stretch, demi, stretch, elevate, hold it, slowly lower, good, close first, tendu front, turn and face your bar, grand plies, 4, 3, 2, 1, pressing down to come up, 4, 3, keep breathing, 2, straighten on 1, again, 4, 3, 2, 1, coming up, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2 more, you can do it, 1, 2, 3, 4, pressing down, 5, 6, 7, ooh, last one, make it count, go straight down, don't lean up, shining light from your chest. Cool, shake it up. All right, plies, check. Tendus. Okay, we do from first position, 7, 8. Tendu front, and a flex, and a point, and a close, 2 tendus, 1, and a close, and a 2, and a close to the side. So I'm going through my demi point and scooping my toes under. So I want to imagine that your toes are scooping sand. So you should really feel that articulation. 1, 2, I think, 3, 4. Let me just play it so I don't tell you the wrong counts. 6, 7, 8, 1. Go ahead and flex on 2, 3, close 4. 2 tendus out on 5, close 6, out 7, and 8. Same thing on plie. So side, flex, point, close. Your toe does not come off the floor for that tendu, and close. To the back, right behind you. So you want your toe behind your standing heel. If mine goes out here, put it in the comments, let me know. Back, flex, point, close, 2 tendus to the side, 1. It's much slower, but I'm saying it fast so we don't waste time. From there, let's go. Let's give our balance a second chance. We're gonna plie releve. So that means bend all the way up. Imagine you're holding a beach ball out in front of you. Check your balance. Plie finish. I'll restart the music, then second side. So I'm gonna see if there's any questions or anything. Hello, everybody who just joined. Cool. So let's get started. Arm, 7, hand to shoulder, 8. Tendu front, 1. Flex, point, and close. 2 tendus. Close, tendu, and close. To the side, 1. Flex, point, and close. 2 tendus. To the back, right behind you, 1. Flex, point, close. 2 tendus. To the side, 1. Flex, point, and close. Tendu, and close. Tendu. Good. Open the arm. Take a plie. Releve up. Engaging your glutes. Zipping up in your center. Imagine a bungee cord pulling you up to the ceiling. Hold that beach ball. Make sure you're still breathing. Open the arms and plie. Finish. Good. Shake out your legs. Second side. Here we go. First position. 7, 8. Tendu front. 1. Flex. Point. And close. Scooping the sand. 6, 7, and 8. To the side. 1. Flex. Point. And close. Good. Check in with your arm. Make sure that elbow is not drooping. To the back. Tendu. Flex. Point. And close. 2 tendus. Last time. To the side. Point. Flex. Point. And close. Tendu. And close. Tendu. And breathe. Open the arm. Plie. Releve. Engaging those glutes, zipping up in your core. You want to stack your torso right over your pelvis, right over your feet. And plie. Finish. Good. Shake it out. Tendu's done. Check. Okay, I'm definitely warm now, so I have to take off my jacket. We are going to do our dégagés and piques facing the bar. I'll show them to you facing you guys, but know that when I actually do it for real, I'm going to face this direction. So we're going to start with 8 dégagés to the side. So dégagé is just like a tendu, but it comes slightly off the floor, about 2 inches. You really want to, instead of just scooping sand this time, you're actually pressing off the floor. So if you want to imagine like your foot is jumping off a mini trampoline. So you're doing 1 and a 2 8 times. 3 and 4, this is about the tempo. 5, it's not super fast. 6 and 7 and 8. It's a little brisk to get our heart rate up. Then we're gonna do 15 PKs, 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, no, my facing bar, just kidding, don't do that. 13, 14, 15, close. Yes? So those PKs are small. You want to imagine that the floor is hot coals, so you barely want to touch. And up, and up, and up, and up. Very, very small. The smaller the better. If you've ever taken like a pure barre kind of class, and they ask you to do like really small movements, that's better. If you go like this, you're gonna be wobbling all over the place. So we're gonna do that with the right foot and with the left foot. And then we do 8 releves. They're a little faster than before. And up, and up. You still want to be careful of, if you can hear your heels touching the floor, you're dropping too quickly. So you want to stay nice and lifted in your center. 8 releves, so 8 up and down with straight knees, and then we'll repeat that, 8 releves, 8 releves, so our calves will get a nice workout and will look awesome by the time we can leave our houses. Here we can go. Here we can go. Here we go. Dégages, facing the bar, right foot. 1 and close. 2, 3, 4, 4 more, 5, 6, 7, 8, 15 PKs, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, other foot, dégagé, close, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 more, oh, just 1 more, I lied, 15, 1 PKs, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, almost there, 13, 14, 15, good, releves, plie, up, plie, up, plie, up, plie, up, 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, elevates, lower down, 1 and up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, elevates again, here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, elevates, and 1, straight knees, 2, you got this, 3, keep breathing, 4, I feel the burn, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8, plie, oh, stretch your calves, keep stretching, okay, you can keep stretching, I'm gonna go over the round de jambe, okay, first position, 7, 8, you're gonna go front like a tendu, carry it to the side, carry it to the back, and close first. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 4 of these. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Making sure you hit each position. There is a slight pause. 7, and close. Reverse it right away. Your standing leg is not just hanging out, it is working. So you are making sure that you are engaging your glutes, your rotation, and staying tall in that standing leg, not letting that pinky toe come off the floor. So it's just 4 en dehors, so 4 semicircles, 4 reverse, close. Then I will call out a stretch. We're gonna go into parallel. You're gonna roll down, starting with the top of your head, dropping your chin to your chest. Nice and heavy, you're gonna shake your head yes and no, releasing all the tension in your neck. From there, we are going to pivot our feet to the side. We're going to stretch over to one side. You want to make sure that you're not twisting, so try to keep your shoulders and your hips square to your front leg. And then we'll go to the other side. Just go over as far as you can. It is kind of an intense hamstring stretch, but that's a good thing. Just keep breathing and do what you can do for your body. Here we go, first position. Round de jambes. And arms, 7, hand to shoulder, 8, to the front, 1, side, 2, back, 3, close, 4, again, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 2 more, 1, side, 2, 3, close, 4, activating that standing leg, 6, 7, close. We're gonna reverse it, go back first. 1, 2, 3, and close. Again, 1, 2, 3, and close. 1, 2, 3, really make sure you're hitting that first position, heel down, 1, 2, 3, and close. Parallel, rolling down. Start with the top of your head. Good, hanging out. You can bend your knees slightly. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Good, reach a little closer. We're gonna hang out for a second longer. You can shimmy a little bit. You can clasp your hands behind you. Good, and we're gonna turn to one side. Pivot your feet. So they're both facing to the side. Reaching over. And you're gonna flex your front foot, bend the back knee. Nice little stretch there through your calf and the back of your knee. And turn and face the other side. Good, really reaching over, make sure you're breathing, sending oxygen to your muscles. Bend that back knee, flex the front foot. And lower, turn back to center, plie, rolling up the soft knees. And finish. Yay, round of jambes. Second side, here we go, left side. If you get lightheaded when you roll up, if you squeeze your glutes as you're coming up, it helps. I don't know why, but if you got lightheaded, try it. Here we go. First position, left side, 7, hand to shoulder, 8, round of jambes, front, side, back all the way behind you. Hit that first. And front, side, back, and first. 2 more sets. Side, back, and close. Last time, front, side, back, reverse to the back. 1, side, front, and close. Again, back, side, front, making sure you're still zipping up in that center. No hula dancing with your hips. Try not to let them move. Close. Last time, back, side, front, and close. Whoo, good. Parallel, rolling down, start with the top of your head. Soften the knees, plie. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head now, release all that tension. Good, turn to the side. Breathing. Bend the back knee, flex the front foot. And toes down, switch to the other side. Good, relaxing over. Breathing. And plie, and flex that front foot. And foot down, back to center. Take a nice plie, deep plie, rolling up. Whew, and finish. Good, okay. Almost there. I think we have like 2 more combos and a stretch if I can fit it in. I'm gonna make sure nobody has any questions. Yes, I'm getting muscle cramps too. Somebody said that. Okay, I'm gonna be really in shape after all this live teaching. Fondues. Okay, so you're gonna start in first. You bring your foot into coupe. I'll do this with no music. So you're gonna touch your 4th toe, so boom, the one next to your pinky toe, to your ankle bone, that bony part that juts out. Coupe. So you wanna make sure, I'll get a little closer. You wanna make sure that you don't sickle your foot back, right? So heel is nice and forward. There should be some space here. Coupe position, knees to the side, yes? So from here, you're going to 5, 6, 7, 8. You bend your standing knee. 1, 2, stretch, 3, 4, you're gonna turn this leg in. 5, 6, out, 7, 8, plie, 1, 2, stretch, 3, 4, in, 5, 6, out, 7, 8. Then it gets a little bit harder. So you can keep it at this level if you're like dying, but I challenge everybody to do this next part. You go bend 2, you're gonna draw a straight line up your shin to your knee into the passe position. Turn in and out. Fondue, bend, 2, up, 3, 4, turn in, 6, 7, 8. So same thing with that passe. My heel is not touching my leg. We're not doing yoga. I love yoga, but we're not doing it right now. Toes touching the knee. Ooh. And then heel is not sickled back like this. Yeah, heel is forward. I'm gonna take this off so you guys can see a little better. And we do that. So we do low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 of those, 2 high, and then again, 2 low, 2 high. You should feel it in your rotator muscles, and honestly all of your muscles, but mostly in your hip, and maybe your hamstring as well when we go into the passe. I think let's just go for it. Once we're done, just close first position, finish. I'll restart the music and we'll do the second side. Here we go, first position. 6, 7, 8, coupe, melt. 2, stretch, 3, 4, turn in, 5, 6, out, 7, 8, again, bend, 2, stretch, 2, turn in, 2, turn out. Going higher this time, bend, 2, up to passe, hold, turn in, turn out. Again, high, melt, draw the line up, turn in, turn out. Back to the low level ones. Give your rotators a little bit of a break. Stretch and turn in, turn out. Again, melt, fondue, and stretch, turn in, tall in your center, turn out. Going higher, fondue, and up to your knee. Turn in, turn out. Woo, last one, make it count. And up, turn in, turn out. Hold it there for 2 extra seconds just because you can. And extend it. Plie, stretch, shake it out. Oh, perfect with the music. Here we go. Second side. I feel that. Okay. 7, 8, and melt. 2, stretch. 2, turn in, turn out. Again, fondue, and stretch. Oh, my foot is cramping. In, and out. Make sure to drink lots of water for muscle cramps. All the way up to passe. Up, turn in, turn out. Hold it, and melt. All the way up, hold it, turn in, turn out. Back to the low ones, melt. And stretch, turn in, turn out. Again, fondue, and stretch, turn in, tall in your center. Bungee cord out of the top of your head to the ceiling, bend. All the way up to passe. Up, turn in, I'm sweating. Turn out, hold it, and melt. And stretch, keep that elbow up. Last one. Good, and we're gonna hold it, breathe, breathe, breathe. And tendu. Plie, finish. Awesome. That was hard. Good job. Okay. Last, oh, we have plenty of time. Ha ha ha. Last 2 combos. We're gonna do a battement combo starting in first position. I'll check the comments. Make sure people are good. Do. Cool. All right, so first position, 7, 8. You're going to brush en cloche, so I'll show it from the side so you can see it better. You're gonna brush low to the front like a dégagé, close first, brush back, close first. So en cloche means like a bell. If you know French, you know this better than me. So I always imagine like a bell ringing or like a grandfather clock, the thing that hangs down and ticks. So that's what your leg is doing. So you're going low, close first. Low, close first. We're going to go a little bit higher. Medium, close. I have to turn so I don't kick that. Medium, close. Higher, close. Higher, close. Highest, whatever that means to you. Don't let your knees bend. So if your highest point is here, great. Do that and make it awesome. Don't bend your knees. If you can swing your leg higher and you need to get more of a release and a stretch, please do so. So you'll see me do low, low, medium, medium. We're gonna do 4 high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, even though our leg is swinging, you don't wanna swing your body. Try to keep your body right where it is, just the leg moves. 4 times, and then we're gonna repeat the whole thing. So low, low, medium, medium, high, 2, 3, 4, close. We're gonna do 4 battements to the side. So we're brushing to the side, make sure you don't kick anything. So I'm gonna turn slightly towards the bar. If you see me change my facing, that's why. You don't have to do that. I'm just turning so I don't kick my HVAC closet. 4 of those to the side. So again, you're just gonna brush as high as you can without bending your knees. So if that means here, that is awesome. So the goal is to do like a really high dégagé. I'm gonna do 4 of those, and then I think plie finish, because I think that's all the music. If there's extra music, I'll call out a balance, and yeah, then we'll pause and go to the second side. Here we go. First position. Nope. Here we go. Arms, 7, 8, brush, low, close, low, close, medium, medium, higher, like 90 degrees, highest, 1, and 2, again, low, and low, and medium, and medium, and higher, highest point, 1, 2, to the side, brush, point, close, hold, brush, point, close. Don't let your foot slam to the floor, brush, control. Good. Last one, brush. Ooh, we do have extra music. Cool, let's do a second chance at our balance in first. Imagine you're holding a beach ball out in front of you. If you want an extra challenge, float your arms on out above your head. And keep them in second. Stay up, stay up, stay up. Breathe. Float the palms slightly. And plie finish. Woo, good. Second side, left, here we go. First position. Breathe. Get water. But here we go, second side. Arms, 7, 8, low, 1, and close. Low, and close. Medium, and medium, and high, highest, 1, and 2. Again, low, low, medium. Ooh, that wasn't medium, sorry. A little higher. 2, highest, 1, 2, to the side, brush, control, close, and toss, control, close. 2 more. Try not to move your upper body when you do it. Keep everything stationary except your leg. Oh, good. Releve. Holding that beach ball, engaging your glutes and your core, sending energy in opposition, floating the arms up, and open them to second, stay up, and plie finish. Oh, good. All right, you made it through the hard part. Now we get to stretch. Here we go. We're gonna sit down on the floor for this one. Sitting in our butterfly position, feet are together. Go ahead and move your knees up and down, loosen up your hips. We're gonna fold forward and press your elbows on your knees if you need an extra stretch. Reach your nose towards your feet. Keep breathing. And go ahead and walk your hands forward. And walk your hands over to the right. I'm walking over to my left, so I don't know if that is helpful. But walk to your right. Really sending oxygen to your side body. And walking over to the other side. Deep breath. Lengthening. Make sure your hip stays down. Walk back to center. Good. Try to stay over. You're going to poke your toes through your hands. Good. Rolling up. Flex the feet, reaching up and over. Deep breaths. As you inhale, you want to lengthen your spine. As you exhale, you want to fold forward. Just as far as you can go. You might feel it kind of intensely behind your legs. That's actually a good thing. It's stretching out all those muscles and nerves right there. Keep breathing. Pointed toes, rolling up. We're going to do that one more time. Flex, reaching up and forward. Exhale, folding forward. Keep reaching if you're not at your toes. If you can reach your toes, please hold on to your feet. Keep breathing. Good. Pointed toes, rolling up. We're going to reach one leg out to the side and flex it. Reaching up and over towards your toes. And you're actually going to bring your palm forward. Press your elbow back. This should be a nice stretch in your shoulder. And then now reach nice and long towards your toes. This is more of a side stretch down by your hip. And come up. Switch those feet out. Flexing, pointing, whatever you want. Reaching over, you're gonna have your palm forward, elbow pressing back, getting into that shoulder, into your back. If you don't feel it, press your elbow back even more. And reach over towards your toes, getting a nice deep side stretch. Good, you can bring both feet out if you wish. Walk your hands forward, just as far as you can. This is a really good stretch to do. Make sure your toes stay up to the ceiling, not flopping forward, right? So if you can only go this far, that is great. Just make sure you're breathing. And walking your hands back, shaking out your feet. We're going to cross one leg over and tuck the other one under. So if I have my right leg crossed over, I'm reaching my left arm across, and you're going to do a nice twist, staying tall in your center, starting with the top of your head, looking towards the back of the room, allowing your spine to wring out like a wet washcloth. A few deep breaths here. Good, and switch. You're going to switch your leg, cross the other leg over, tuck, arm across. Just wringing out your spine. Good, back to center. We're going to come onto our knees. If you need to put something underneath your knees, if you're on a hard surface, now's a good time to do that. We're going to come up onto our knees, stepping one of your legs forward. You want a 90-degree angle on both of your knees. You're going to press forward, get a nice hip stretch. And you can keep sliding that foot forward if you need to. You want your knee to be over your ankle. And we're going to sit back. You get to stick your booty out, flex your foot, and just fold over a little bit. So getting the back of your leg again. Now is a good time to slide into your splits if you want to. If not, just keep stretching out your hip flexor. Good, and we're going to press back and switch out our legs. So my knee is over my toe, pressing forward. Deep breath. And I'll go ahead and tell you about the next class while we're continuing our stretch. So I'll be teaching an intermediate contemporary at 6:30, so if you tune back in 15 minutes, you can try a contemporary combo. I'm very excited. It's upbeat and happy. I usually like to do moody choreography, but I wanted something joyful during this crazy time. So please tune back in. We will not have live classes next week for Good Friday, but we will have them again on the 17th and through mid-May. So I hope you guys enjoyed this class. Thank you so much for tuning in. Whew, now's a good chance to come back to your butterfly. Just shake out your hips one more time. And then I always end my stretch combos with standing up without touching the floor. So you can put your hands wherever you want. I would recommend on your head. And you're going to go through a kneeling position. and then you stand up. This is in case you ever fall on stage, so you know how to get up gracefully and not like, you know. Anyways, thank you so much for the pause music. I hope you guys had a good time and got a good workout and a good stretch. If you like this class, tune back in. I will be teaching it, again, not next Friday, April 17th. I will be back. So thank you so much. Bye, guys.